Good afternoon, everybody. Want to just say welcome, welcome, welcome this afternoon. We're here at Epic, and we're excited because Pastor James is live at 630 Jackson Avenue. And we're just going to do a quick interview because he is there receiving donations, and I'm about to bring him in. Thank you guys so much. If you're here, I want you to type in there that you're here so that I can just kind of give you a shout out, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here with us. And so I'm going to bring Pastor James in. Pastor James, hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much. So you are live at 630 Jackson Avenue. You're picking up donations because we're headed to Lake Charles again this weekend. And so we're live on YouTube and we're live on Facebook. And we want to just give some really quick shout outs right before we get into this interview. Of course, down there at the bottom, if you guys want to donate to our mission work, there are different ways that you can do that. You can go to our Cash App, which is $Epignola, and our text to give 504-608-1116. Also, you can donate to our pen pal, which is myeaglepoint@gmail.com. So we are so happy that you guys are with us. So Pastor James, can you go ahead and just give us a quick update on what's happening there right now?
Well, yep, right now I'm at 630 Jackson Avenue here at our Uptown location. And man, I'm just grateful and thankful that God is allowing us to even do ministry work. As I said before, the doors of the church are closed, but ministry itself is wide open. And so, man, I'm just grateful and thankful just to be here, man. Already, people have been dropping off products all throughout the day. Some people have taken off during their lunch break. We have some things inside already. We also have some stuff here on the porch that I haven't had a chance yet to bring inside. But on this coming Sunday, we're taking a truck up to Lake Charles, Louisiana, with one of our partnerships out there, and want to make sure that we can just continue to be a blessing. And man, what a blessing it is once again to be spared yet again from another storm. Sally was headed our way. I see Pastor BJ say you're here. Good to see you. Thank you for your love and your support, and of course for your continued prayers. But isn't it amazing that once again God has spared us, and we had Sally was headed our way. It was coming our way, but God has spared us. And what better way to show our gratitude and thanks than by being able to just be a blessing to somebody else. Once again, I've been saying it. I finally understand even more so. It's more blessed to give than to receive, because 15 years ago, we were on the receiving end.
So Pastor James, can you do me a quick favor? I see that people have been dropping stuff off all day. I'm noticing some things that are right there behind you.
Yep.
Can you maybe show our audience some of the things that people have actually been dropping off? And in a moment too, we want to talk about, we had a donor that came and gave about $500 so that we could go and purchase more things. Could you share those things with our audience? And if you don't mind, Pastor James, if you could turn your camera landscape, that would be very helpful for our shot. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you for keeping me up on my technology game here. But yeah, here's a few of the donations that we've had dropped off so far. And we definitely need more. This time was different, a little bit more different than it was last time. There was a need that is expressed to us from Lake Charles for dog food. And I want to give a shout out to Mary Max Dog Grooming. They dropped off some of this dog food here today. She's right there. Her name is Courtney. She's a member of Household of Faith. And they dropped off some of this dog food. Her shop is right there on the corner of Annunciation, Uptown, on Annunciation and Race. Street. They asked for 500 pounds of flour. We have about 200 or so. So if you can, maybe drop off some more. Of course, some non-perishable foods, tissue and toilet paper is needed. They do need more of these, some flip-flops, because what they communicated to us was that a lot of people are taking those communal showers right now. And so we want to make sure that they're asking for this. So we want to make sure that we can provide them with some flip-flops while they're taking those communal showers. Another thing, of course, this is hurricane relief efforts. And so a lot of them are getting busy trying to recover and repair some of the damage. So we have some work gloves, as well as I saw over here somewhere some work goggles somewhere as well in here. I don't know if I can get to them real quick, but here's another thing that we got: toothpaste and toothbrushes. That's another need. So we have some of these things coming in, but we want to try to make sure that we can get more going. So if you're watching today, I really, really need your help. I really, really need your help. If you're watching today, I really, really need your help on try to make some of this happen. Of course, we've already got a couple of pallets inside. We've got a couple of pallets of water already here at the church. So I just want to, man, once again, just say we definitely need your help with more product, more produce, non-perishable foods, flour. These are some of the things that they ask for that's on the list. Some feminine hygiene products. We have some of that as well, but we need more. We need more. So ladies, you know, when you go to the store to get your thing, a lot of you guys, when y'all get off of work, y'all come on this way. Y'all come this way and drop some of that stuff off for us if you can, so we can try to do the best that we can do with what we have. This is an opportunity, y'all, to really be on that given side. Let me give you a list of some of the things that we really need. We haven't had a chance yet to pick up any razors. They did request razors and some shaving cream. So if y'all can kind of help us out with that, razors and shaving cream, they request that. Feminine hygiene products, dog food, eye goggles for working. You know, they're going to be working, so they need goggles for that. Work gloves, earplugs, hats to protect them from the sun while they're cutting trees and cutting grass and things like that. They also asked for foil. So we're partnering with another group out there that is on the ground and has been on the ground for these last couple of weeks. And they're running out of material. They're running out of some of the needs that they have. They're running out. And so some of the things that they need would be some foil, some pans. They asked for peas, green beans, corn, carrots. So canned food, more flour, seasonings. We got a great amount of salt here. Let's see if I can get us to it. We got a good number of salt somewhere in here. I picked that up too. Now, a lot of this stuff we was able to get, and I want to mention that. Here's another bag of salt. Here's another bag. We have several bags of salt and some seasonings here. A lot of this stuff I was able to pick up and get. Thank God for Alexis Miller. Thank God for her. We were able to make some purchases because of the donations that came in as well. So I want to ask, if you cannot make it today, we're packing the truck tomorrow evening. If you can't make it today, if you would consider making a donation, and so tomorrow morning and afternoon, I'll spend that time getting the rest of the stuff that I have here on my shopping list. So these are some of the things that they specifically asked for. There's a lady who's a police officer, and she trains dogs, and they tried to order dog food, but right now the Postal Service isn't working well down there. And so these are some specific direct connections that we have to be able to be a blessing. If you can't come out and add to what we have, please consider making a donation. All of that information is right there at the bottom of the screen. Ladies, guys.
Pastor James, what can you please let the audience know on this Sunday coming, you will be headed to Lake Charles and you'll be dropping these things off. Can you let the people know the conditions of the city? Because you've already been once. From what I understand, there's still not a lot of running water. People don't have running water.
So on yesterday, myself and a couple of pastors here in New Orleans, we have been intentional about coming together, interracial connections, religious connections. And so there's been some black pastors, white pastors of different ethnicities. We've come together to do the work of the ministry together. And so on yesterday, we went down to the Hilton Riverside. We went down to Hilton Riverside on yesterday and had a chance to really just be the hands and feet of Jesus, touch people's lives, to walk with them and talk with them and share with them, and most importantly, pray with them. And so as I begin a dialogue with them on yesterday, those who are there from the Lake Charles area that are relocated here in New Orleans, one of the things that they mentioned to us is that several areas there is no running water. In several areas there is there's no electricity. And so we want to just kind of go down there and be a blessing. That's the condition. When I went down there the week before, I did hear that as well. But a lot of the people are right outside of that area. Those are the ones who I had a chance to go and see the week before. They were about 30 minutes away from Lake Charles. Actually, we have another pickup coming now. So I'm going to hand it back off to you, Lady Sky. Give me 1 second, okay?
Is it okay if we go with you to this live pickup, and if the person is okay, maybe just
I need my hands.
talking?
I need my hands to get the stuff out of there.
Just take us with you, Pastor James. Take us with you.
Maybe that's one. If anybody want to volunteer, that'd be pretty cool as well. Let me get my mask. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my mask and put some sanitizer on. Where's my mask? Hold on 1 second. Take it, ladies.
All right. So as Pastor James is doing that, what he's doing is we have a pickup that's getting ready to happen right now, live on site. So we're really excited about that because we're going to be able to see what Pastor James is experiencing. So he's putting his mask on, he's putting hand sanitizer on, and he's getting ready to go meet the person who's dropping off. Listen, that needs to be you. You wonder, what can you do to help? What is it that you can do to help people that are going through? What is it that you can do? You might say, I don't have a lot to do. I don't have a lot, I don't have a lot that I can give. But what we're trying to tell you is that you can give whatever it is that you have. You can give whatever it is that you have towards this particular effort. And again, you guys can give to Cash App, $ Epic NOLA, or you can give to our text to give number, which is 504-608-1116. Or if you want to give to PayPal, you can give to myeaglepoint@gmail.com. And why we decided to jump on live really quick was because we wanted you guys to see, those of you who have been donating, we want you to see where your money's going, where your prayers are going, where your thoughts are going, all of you who continue to support our efforts and what it is that God is doing. And we thank God for Epic NOLA. I'm going to bring Pastor James. I'm going to bring him on here for just 1 second. And we're so excited. We're so excited right now. We have someone that's dropping off a donation, and we are so excited. They're there live. Hi.
Hello. I said, no, thank you, Lady Sky.
Hi, how are you? Listen, I want to ask you just a really quick question. As a person who continually supports the ministry and loves to help and to be the hands and the feet of Jesus, can you tell the people that are watching right now really quickly, why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Well, I do this because I love God. As Pastor said, it's a true blessing to be on the giving side. And since God has blessed me to be able to give, I'm always excited about giving. So if you got it, whatever little, whatever much, just do it. It's just an awesome thing, and God will definitely bless us for giving. Thank you, Lady Sky.
I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
Buy some more seasoning and
Yeah, we do need some more seasoning.
whatever else you need.
Okay. So just wanted to say thank you to Mother Carlos, and I appreciate her support. She's always very, very supportive. I'm sorry, am I muted? I'm sorry. There we go. So just grateful and thankful that she's always supportive of what we're doing here in the ministry and the church. And I got to be honest with you, I could not be who God has called me to be without the support of the people that he's given me to lead. To be a part of Epic Family, you've got to be a special person to be a part of Epic Family, because we don't necessarily do just the air-conditioned church with the padded pews and things like that. What we try to our best to do is to try to obey and go ye therefore. We try to obey the commands of Jesus and the Great Commission. It's so easy to get stuck behind our desk and get stuck in our head and being so smart that we ain't too smart. But I think it comes a time and point where we've got to put some action. We got to put some foot to the mission that God has given us as a church. And it's also, I got to be honest with you, it's also been good seeing some of our members coming by to drop stuff off. All of them haven't gotten out of the car, but of course, you know, me and my mothers, we've got a special bond. I thank God for my mother's mother, Antoinette, Mother Carlos, and of course, the mother of our church, Minister McRae. I just got a special bond with my mothers, and I'm thankful for that.
Again, I just want to let our audience know, listen, you don't have to be a member of Epic Church to support these efforts, because just because it's not you this time, we know that we believe that planting those seeds and whatever we give, we know that God is going to give it back to us, pressed down, shaking together, running over, man. And he, you know what? He always gives seed to the sower. So we want to be a people that's always promoting that. Like Pastor says, it's not us this time. We're on the giving side. But those of you who've gone through Hurricane Katrina, those of you going through Hurricane Laura, those of you like myself, back when I was a child, my family had a house fire, and we lost a lot during that house fire. And so we have been on the receiving side before, me and my family. It was during the Christmas season. So we've been on the receiving side. So what we want to do is we want to promote to people to be on the giving side. Well, we're getting ready to close it up. I know Pastor James is right there on site. There's people that's walking up right now. I know he's talking, but I just want to show you guys that he's there. He's with the people. He's talking to the people who are dropping things off, and he'll be at 630 Jackson Avenue, 630 Jackson Avenue until 7 o'clock. So as soon as you get off of work, go grab something and take it there. If you're unable to bring it, it's okay. You guys can, of course, make a donation, or if you want to just call the church number, we can try to see what we can do about coordinating it for you. So Pastor James, we are getting ready to go, Pastor James, but I just wanted to know, could you please give maybe some final words to the people who are watching? Those, if you don't even live in Louisiana, you don't have to live in Louisiana. You can live in New York City. You can live in Italy if you want to
Atlanta,
help.
Georgia.
You can live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wisconsin.
You can live in Wisconsin. If you just want to give towards an effort, and bigger than that, you know, Pastor James, I know people who say, look, I don't always like to give because I don't know where my money is going. Well, we want to let you know that at Epic Church, we are a church that is about, we live life on mission. So we believe what you give to us, we put it right back out there because we know that's what God has called us to do. We can only be what God has called us to be. And so this is just something that we enjoy and we know that God has called us to do. So Pastor James, again, can you just give some final words? And let me say this real quick. Again, he is at 630 Jackson Avenue. He'll be receiving from you guys all day till about 7 o'clock p.m. When you get off of work, just go and grab something and bring it by. If you don't have time to go to work, you got $5 in your pocket. Just roll by real quick and drop that $5 off. Whatever you have, that $5 buys 5 toothbrushes. It buys 5 things of toothpaste. You know, we can purchase flip-flops for people in need. So every little bit counts. Pastor James, what do you want to say to the people?
Yeah, absolutely. This is who we are. This is identity of our church. And I've been trying my best to lead these efforts, but I'm really grateful and thankful that you don't have to be a member, and you don't even have to be a citizen of New Orleans to help with this. In fact, we've picked up quite a few people that don't live in New Orleans that's now been following us week to week, showing up at our services virtually, contributing and supporting the mission. Our purpose of why we even started this church 2 years ago, our purpose is to be a growing community led by God, loving like Jesus, and lending a hand. And that's what this is all about, is to be led by God, loving like Jesus, and lending a hand. That's how we're going to grow. That's how we're going to grow. And that's what establishes a relationship with people, man. Just to be able to rub shoulders and touch people's heart, people's lives. I think that's so key and so important. How do we accomplish our purpose? We accomplish our purpose with our mission. And our mission statement is this. Our mission statement, I'm sorry, let me back up. Our purpose is to inspire people into a vibrant relationship with Jesus Christ. And our mission is the way we accomplish our purpose, which is to be a growing community led by God, loving like Jesus. A few weeks ago, we talked about Matthew 25. How, listen, we live in this life to live again. We're not going to live here on this earth forever. We won't be here forever. There's going to come a time when we've got to see our Maker. The Bible Jesus gave us a parable of how it's going to be. In Matthew 25, it talks about He's going to separate. He's going to separate some on the left, some on the right. The ones on the right, He's going to say, come on in. I'm going to invite you in. You're invited to come in. You're invited to receive this which has been prepared for you since the foundations of the world. Well, why did they get in? He says, because when I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I was in prison, you visited me. When I was sick, you took care of me. When I was naked, you clothed me. And they say, well, when did we do that, Lord? You did it whenever you did it for the least of these. And so I want to talk to you today. I want you to consider being a part of this, being on the right side, being on the giving side. If you can't make it today, I want to encourage you to give, to donate. On tomorrow, we'll continue picking up those products because on Sunday, we'll be there in Lake Charles. Join us this Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. I'll be preaching live from Lake Charles, Louisiana. And then on next Sunday, we'll be right here at 630 Jackson Avenue at 9 o'clock a.m. Sunday service and Sunday serving on next Sunday, the 27th. So I'm just grateful and thankful. Thank you for this time, Lady Sky.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Pastor James. And I want to let our audience know we're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Please, once we finish this, why don't you go ahead and share this and let people know where we are. Again, like Pastor James
That's
said.
another big help.
Yes.
Help by spreading the word. Help us out by doing that.
Absolutely. Some people say, right now, I'm just kind of, I'm in between blessings. I may not be able to give anything. Well, what you can absolutely do is share. Let people know, pass the information around. Let them know that what we're doing and how they can be a part. And that is a way that you can absolutely support us. Well, we just pray that everybody has a wonderful day. Of course, I'm live from our home. Pastor James is live at 630 Jackson Avenue. And we just wanted to come in and let you guys know that everything that you guys are doing, you are being a blessing to someone else. Pastor James, you want to say one more thing?
One more thing. I can't get off without thanking God for my pastor, Pastor Antoine Barrier of the Household of Faith. Many members of Household of Faith have stopped by to be a blessing as well. And so I thank God for just the family, the spiritual family that God has blessed me to be a part of, and even my biological family who stopped by Household of Faith on their way. So I'm just grateful and thankful, man, just for being connected to such an awesome man of God who has a heart for the people of God and for his spiritual son. So I'm grateful and thankful. I'm here because he's allowed me to be here. So I'm thankful for that. Just wanted to give a shout out to my pastor as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Pastor James. Continue to do the good work of the Lord. We thank you for your heart and all that you do to sacrifice for ministry. Listen, guys, although I am his wife, I'm also a member of Epic Church. And I'm telling y'all right now, he's really doing it, y'all. He is dedicated to the things of God. And so I just want to say thank you again for that, Pastor James. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Again, share. And we'll see you a little bit later, Pastor James. Thank you for the work that you're doing. And again, tune in on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pastor James will be preaching live from Lake Charles, Louisiana. As we give all of these donations that you guys have been giving, we'll be passing them out to the people that are in need. No running water, no electricity. A lot of them are just doing the best that they can. And we want to be the hands and the feet of Jesus. So thank you so much, Pastor James. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless.
Thank you. God bless.